You ready? Hey, you're still on the cable. I'm filming you. Don't drag your butt. Do you want to go for a walk? Yeah? Come here. Come here. Okay, ready? Wait. Wait. Go. 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 Here she goes. Okay, let me put it, well, you're just going to have to deal with Jiggly. There she is. I hope this is filming. It's so dark. This is our backyard. Honey. 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 Hey. Go. Yesterday she was so insane. She got a lot of that out of her. Go! Yeah! Go! Ah! Don't attack, Mommy. She always smells that bush for some reason. Come on, show them where you go. She can rock climb. I'm sorry, this is a sucky video for shaking. Wasn't going to film it this way, but got to keep up with the little girl. Go! Go! Hey. Are you coming? Let's go! Sweepy! Anyway, this is the backyard. It's the back of the row that I'm camping in. It doesn't look like much. This is a dry riverbed. It runs all along behind here. There's not much vegetation, as you can see, prickly pears and little tiny little things. There are quail, there are bunnies, and there are doves. I've not seen anything else yet. Honey, I'm filming you. Do something. Do something. Go. Come on. Yesterday she was like a mad hornet. She was everywhere. Go. I'll pause it while I climb this hill. You know I don't go down there. Go. Go play. This is where Mommy stops to walk for herself because we're on top of this. I guess it's natural. I don't know. This is where water pools up and it, I guess, drags a bunch of clay and it deposits it here when the water pools up and it becomes a pond for a while. When we first saw it, there was a lot of those drier looking plates, but now most of that is flaky. But then the water goes all the way down there. I guess it all runs down into Elephant Butte because that's where the lake is down the hill and that way. What are you eating? Hey! This was not the best day to do the filming, I guess. But just wanted to film something. I haven't filmed anything, but now you know why I haven't filmed. Because there's not a lot of stuff going on. I'll take it from another, oh God, she's eating something. Yuck. I'll take it from another angle. We'll go walking up on another hill. Okay, here's the view from just a few little lumps of clay over. That's the lake. That's Elephant Butte, so the campground's down there somewhere. This is said to be the only RV park in Elephant Butte that has a view of the lake. So from where I'm standing now, if I just pan around, this has a particularly interesting weathered rock ridge. And at the very end down there, before it drops off into another dry riverbed, somebody had set up a campfire. And that's where the campground is. See? Somebody thought this would be a good place to have a campfire, but didn't bring the matches. Are you tired? And see, this is like where all those little rivulets come together and flow down to the lake. And that is why this area is so eroded. Oop, and there's some birdies flying over. Going the wrong way, it looks like. Honey. Come. Come. Yeah. You like living here. Today is 2 weeks to the day that we came. So if we were in the state parks, we would be moving today. Or tomorrow. So, in her perspective, this has got to be better. Right, honey? Right, baby? Whoops, there she goes behind a rock. Okay. So that's it. Literally, that's it. It does look like a good place to have a campfire. First thing we saw when we got here was a rattlesnake. But he's dead now. He was stretched out in the sun, and he looked like he was halfway comatose because had been cold for a few days, and he was laying in the sun. And we walked right by him and didn't even see him, which could have been very, very bad. And then after we walked by and I went to tell the camp host about it, he went back and couldn't find him, and he had slithered into this little building. They have a saloon sign on. And then he was rattling and he was coiled, so I told him he was over by the bird feeders that somebody had. And I said he'd probably come back, so they took his head off. That was that. But it is not a bad season for rattlesnakes, so I'm not too worried up here. Took me totally by surprise to see him. I was like, oh, honey, come. It was like 3 feet away from me. Can you see her? I can't. The screen is so black. Honey, going too far. Come. Come. Let's go home. Come. Come on. Where are you going? Come. Come now. See when she's naughty? she's being very naughty. She's not going to come unless I show that I mean it, and I can't do that without screaming in your ear. Hold on. Let's go. Let's go home. You ready? She's like, if I have to be. So that's it. That is totally it.